Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we have a very exciting video. This is going to be part 2 of the M240i versus M2 video series. In this one we will be driving both vehicles. Narek will be driving my red M2 on the right and I will be driving his white M240i on the left, and we'll just be sharing our thoughts on driving both vehicles. Alright guys, we are in the M240. Narek's being so kind to let me drive it. You can see here we have the 360 camera, which is actually not available on the M2. Because if it was available, I definitely would have gotten that option on mine, or I would have made sure it had that option, but not available on the M2, unfortunately. This is definitely different, having this little nub here.
I don't like it, dude. I've seen a lot of people change it back to the old pre-LCI without this little thing. Kind of makes it seem like a Porsche, but you know, you're not in a Porsche. So.
Right off the bat, it obviously sounds different. The B58 has a little bit of different sound than the M2. And we will compare them both once we come back, the exhaust note at least. Do you have it in like a sport mode right now?
No, it's comfort.
Really? It shifts that high in comfort mode?
Yeah, this is comfort. I'm positive this is comfort, yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, okay, so that's one thing I noticed. Mine shifts pretty early from first to second gear if I'm not getting on it. And this one seems like it holds the gear pretty long, actually. That's new.
If you put it in like
does yours scrape going over speed bumps or no?
No.
It won't? Okay.
No.
Alright, cool. Steering wheel feels pretty much the same as mine. Yeah, it shifts way later. That's so interesting.
Like a 3?
Yeah.
4 almost?
I mean, I kind of like that. I kind of like when it gives you a little bit more like...
more torque to
yeah, exactly. Like my RS3 shifts so early that it's kind of annoying sometimes. And it doesn't have low end torque like the B58 does.
Is it short shift? Like,
yeah, it shifts super early when you're in the comfort mode.
But I mean, like, are the gears like short?
No, the gears are pretty long in that car actually. All right, here we go. Getting onto the street. I can definitely hear your muffler delete.
Oh, dude, everything inside rattles.
Handling feels good. Oh, a little bump right here. Just gonna give it a little bit of gas here. Really good low end torque, very smooth. Handling feels good.
Mind you, like,
brakes feel really good too.
Regular M240 does not feel like this because this is lower.
Oh, okay,
like,
yeah.
That's one thing that I can give my personal input on. Before I had the springs, it felt boaty.
Really?
There's no other way to put it. There was like body roll in the middle of the car, like right here.
Really? That's weird.
It wasn't like at the bottom or at the top. Like it was dead in the center, and it was really weird because if you took a corner at 90, which a car like this you expect to be able to do, once you got out of the corner, you felt the weight.
Oh, you can feel it kind of shifting around?
You could feel the weight come back to the center.
Oh, interesting.
After I put the springs on, all of that went away.
Yeah, it handles really good. Like, it feels very light on its feet. Like, it does feel a little bit lighter than mine, or maybe it's a placebo effect, but it does feel a little bit lighter than mine, which it should be. I think it's like 50 pounds lighter or something like that. I'm gonna get on it just a little bit here. I didn't know how big that bump was. Alright, let's get on it. Wow, that pulls good.
And it's hot too, bro.
Yeah, it pulls really good actually. Like, that's really impressive. It's really smooth power.
It's on E30.
Oh, it's on E30. Oh, he made sure it was on E30 for the video. Got the sun in our eyes now. Really good low end torque. That feels nice. This would be such a nice daily driver. I mean, it has such good low end power. It's smooth. Like, it feels good
in the city, and then it's fast when you need it to be fast. Like,
yeah, like this handling feels amazing.
It is on comfort. Like,
I'm gonna take this corner at a little bit of speed.
You should drive it in sport. It'll stiffen up even more.
Really smooth, fast paddles. Okay, where's the sport mode? We're almost back, but let's test it out real quick.
This would be sport. So everything's sport plus.
Everything's sport plus? Okay, let me put it back in automatic. Is in like the sport mode?
Yeah, so it's automatic sport mode. Obviously, it doesn't show the thing because
Probably just some coating stuff.
Yeah, it's a coating thing.
Right, let's get over this bump, all this step on
Because
just a
you
little
told
bit.
me that the M's don't have a sport mode for the transmission, so that's the difference.
It's holding those gears. Got a little loose back there.
If you turn off or go to just MDM, it'll let you play with it a little bit.
The steering feels nice. It feels very similar to mine as far as like, you know, since the steering wheel's the same. It's smooth.
Would you say the stiffness is similar or yours is stiffer?
They feel similar. I mean, maybe mine's a little bit stiffer. I don't know. Yeah, very nice. All right, we're back to the M2 now. Yeah, it feels good. And then this is obviously a little different than mine. But I do like that that camera button. I like that this is matte black instead of the shiny black.
Dude, the gloss gets so like
yeah, I
with the
know.
fingerprints and stuff.
Tell me about it.
Like the X7 has it, and every time I look at it, I just want to clean it.
Yeah. But now we're gonna check out the M2 and see how it compares. All right, guys, we're gonna compare the sound real quick. So this is with a muffler delete. Definitely pretty loud in the parking garage. All right, we're gonna test out the M2 now. It's definitely not gonna sound as good or as loud because he does have a muffler delete, but we're gonna test it out anyway.
Got louder with the mouth open.
Alright guys, I think this is the first time being passenger in my M2. Narek is driving it. I think the first person to drive my car.
Dude, I feel blessed and okay, steering feels very similar. But I feel like I'm getting more feedback.
Think so?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I feel like I know where the tires are in this car compared to my car. The brakes are definitely like more beefy. They bite more.
Okay.
Your car's stiff.
You can feel the suspension feels different.
The suspension is just super stiff. Like, oh yeah. See, I didn't even mean to hit the brakes that hard. Like it just bites.
This feels so weird being passenger in my M2. Ooh, I love seeing the wide body in the mirror though.
Dude, it's nice. I don't know what it is. I feel like the steering wheel is just better. Like,
well, mine is clean. You got to clean yours.
That is true. That is true. Mine almost has 16,000 miles on it, so
yeah, you got to clean that leather.
I feel like your steering wheel is thicker. Like,
I think it's the same thickness.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's the same.
Sounds way different.
Completely different,
Like,
huh? And this is
different.
like in the, like everything's in quiet right now.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds good. The shifts are fast, and I see that's in the lowest setting too, which is crazy. Dude, it feels more direct than my car. Like how I've told you before, it feels like it's on steroids compared to my car. And I think that's like a really good way of like putting it, because it feels good, it feels stiff, it feels more planted. Obviously the tires help with, and the wide body.
And you're just in normal mode, but you can step on and see how it feels.
That feels nice.
And then put in M2 mode, so press that twice. And don't even use the paddle, just let the car drive it.
This is like full push.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Feel pretty good?
Like, it feels really good. One thing that I can tell, like, right off the bat, this is way more confidence inspiring.
Think
You don't feel the speed in my car, dude. You don't feel the speed at all in this car. Like, like that was almost 100 in this Mexico streets, and that felt really good. Bro, the shifts are insane.
Yep, you're in the third shift setting right now.
Bro, it's so fast. Like,
careful on the corner.
oh my god, I felt it get a little loose right there.
And then if you put it over, because like you're using the paddles anyway, so if you go like that, then it's in full manual.
Oh, okay. It's snappy. Was it right here?
Yeah.
It's very snappy, bro. Oh man, I'm addicted. This is crazy. I don't want to hate on the M240, but this is like on another level.
Oh, yeah?
If you want like a street car that you're not going to track, yeah, the M240 is probably a better option. But if you want both and on the track, like, dude, this is insane.
Yeah, because even in the normal mode, it's pretty tame. Like when you just put in the normal mode, the exhaust isn't super loud, it's smooth, the transmission shifts smooth. But then once you put into M2 mode and you have everything dialed up, it completely changes.
No, I would say it's almost a night and day difference.
Do you feel how the power, it makes power differently? Like yours has a little bit more low end.
Punches right, like mine punches right away, and then it dies out. This like kicks in slower, and then it just keeps on going. Like it's insane.
Yeah, the S58 is nice.
Dude, it's insane. It's masterpiece of engineering, man.
So let's say you build and spec an M240i out, and it's like 56 grand, 57 grand. Do you think it's worth the extra 10 grand to get the M2?
If you're not gonna mod it, yes. Okay. I feel like it all just depends on like what you're getting the car for. If you want a 500 horsepower car, let's be realistic, like, and you want to daily it, the M2 is a great choice. You could take it to the track. I mean, like, dude, the brakes are insane, the way it handles it's nice, like the way the wide body just like moves around the corners is nice. Like you feel like you are actually hugging the ground in this compared to mine where it's just kind of like there. This was great, dude. Thank you for the experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is nice. I was looking at the M4s, but bro, like now seeing this and then seeing the videos of you like racing the M4s, there's no point. Unless you want a bigger car, there's no point.
The only logical reason to get an M4 over an M2 is if A, you just like the styling better. Because if you like the styling better, there's nothing you can do about the styling, right?
It's just personal
So if you like the styling better, if you have to have X-Drive, and then if you have to have, which I don't think anyone has to have this, but the nicer leather seats.
Oh, the Vernasca
the Merino instead of the Vernasca.
The only thing that I like, oh yeah, the Merino, like, because you know it changes the color of this. That's the
if you get the full Merino, yes. Because if you don't get the full Merino, it's just like this car.
Black, yep. But you can get it on this, but will it be red?
No, you can't get full Merino. If you can get full Merino, I probably would have got it on this car.
Okay.
Because the M2 is such a good package.
Dude, no, this is a lovely car, bro. It's very nice.
What do you think about like the transmission tuning in comparison to yours?
Just way snappier. Way, like, especially when you were on M2 mode and like the shift was on the highest setting, it was instant. It felt like a PDK, like it was just instant.
Yeah, instant shifts when it's in the third shift setting, which is super nice.
Like,
and then when in the normal mode, it's super smooth.
Yeah.
Like the Audi is good wide open throttle, you know, bangs off the shifts pretty good, but when you're driving around town normally, it's kind of clunky. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Share your thoughts. What do you guys think about the M2 versus M240? It's roughly about a $10,000 to $15,000 price difference depending on like options and stuff. Do you think the M2 is worth it? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Both cars, you can't go wrong. It's just a matter of how much you want to spend and what you're looking for, basically.
Fact.
But if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.